YouTube. I have not done a video in quite some time. Um, just wanted to give you guys a quick showing and explanation of my top 5 EDC knives. As you can see right off the bat, most of them are Spyderco. 4 of them are Spyderco. Let's get started with, can't even say my least favorite, but my least carried EDC out of the 5, and why I like it, whatever. Alright, here it is. It's the Spyderco Endura 4 full flat grind. Great knife. I mean, a lot of people say it's big. I don't think it's big. VG10, it's nice. It's got the David Boyd detent here. Nice little Spyderco focus. Focus. There we go. Spyderco Endura 4. Nice little Spyderco decal on there. Pocket clip slightly beat up from use. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry about the lighting, it's not the best. But yeah, Spyderco Endura 4. It's like 3.75 inch blade. I like it. It's great ergonomically. It's lightweight. It's easy to open and close one-handed. It's a nice little knife. Came sharp as hell. I don't know how well that's coming in, but it's perfectly centered. Haven't had to mess with the pivot at all. I've used the hell out of it, as you can tell by all the scratches on that blade there. Ran it through a lot of cardboard. Did scratch it, but I mean it holds an edge really well. I was surprised. Definitely blows ACR 13 MOV out of the water like no tomorrow. So all you know, that steel from like the Tenacious and such, resilience, all those good things. Next would be my Benchmade. The Benchmade Bone Collector is a 15020-2, I believe. Not really sure. Don't really care much. It's in D2. If you can see that, if I can get it to focus. Not really. But anyway, yeah, good knife. I love the access lock. It is nice. I do prefer it over Spyderco's cage ball lock on the Man-X too. But yeah, it's a good little knife. It is heavy, but it opens really smooth. Really good action. The reason why it's so low on the likability scale here for me is it's heavy, and that might not be a drawback to some, but it is for me. It does have milled out liners, but liners are rather thick. You can see where it's milled out in there. It's not a bad little knife, cuts well. Didn't come with a very good edge on it, but that sharp maker right there, some work on the medium stones and popping it up into the fine, it was good. Took an alright edge. Took some work, but it got there pretty fast. Faster than I expected, actually. And that's like a 3.5 inch blade, I believe. I'm not sure. I haven't. No, yeah, it looks like about a 3.5 inch blade on that. Nice little knife. Don't carry it too much. I wish they would have finished this better and there wasn't this gap here. I don't know. It's just aesthetics, but still. Pocket clip sucks. I don't know if all Benchmade pocket clips are like that, but it's extremely tight, and it rips up the pockets. This ribbing stuff makes it hard to, I mean, good traction, decent traction, I should say. And the jimping up here, I did not put any on the blade, but there is some right here, and it works. I mean, I've heard some people bitch about it, but it works. It's functional. It's there for a reason. It serves its purpose. Good grip. Just about any grip. You can't choke up on it, but whatever. I mean, very easy to open and close one-handed, whether you swing it around with the access or, you know, flip it out with your middle finger like I do. Very, very smooth. It's a good little knife. Okay, next we got Spyderco Manix 2 in S30V steel. Very nice. Love the hollow grind on this. It slices through stuff better than the full flat grind on like the Endura. I was shocked at how quick this thing cuts through cardboard and such. Very good EDC choice. Again, heavy though. It's right up there with the Benchmade. Very heavy knife. You know it's in your pocket for sure, but they did great with the hourglass clip on there. Comes at, you can pull it out of your pocket a lot easier than you can the Benchmade. I actually kind of don't like Benchmade too much. You'll kind of tell that. I'll keep referring to the Benchmade. I don't know. I like it. It's alright, but it's not a Spyderco. Next, we got the Spyderco Super Leaf. One of the underdog Spydercos. Everybody kind of knocks on this knife, and I love this knife. They say like the jumping should be up here, the ramp should be up here, if you're going to choke up on it. I like it back here. It's actually very functional. That does create a hot spot right here, but when you have gloves on, it works great. It's definitely a hard use folder, and I can't say that about most of the knives I own. This thing, I mean, granted it's VG10. It's not the best steel, but it's good steel. Seki City, same as the Endura. Seki City. If I can get it to focus, which I can't. But either way, take my word for it. Oh, there we go. Seki City, Japan. It's really nice. It's centered just about perfect. It's a nice little knife. Compression lock, which I love. It's not a paramilitary tool, I'll tell you that. But a little bit thicker blade stock than the paramilitary 2, and it goes further down to the tip. So light prying, whatever, and such you can do. I don't recommend it. I haven't done it, but I'm sure you could. It's definitely thicker blade stock than the Manix 2, which is pretty hard use folder too. Beefy, heavy. This is lighter than the Manix 2, not by much, but it is lighter. And I love this clip on here, the wired clip. It's my favorite clip from Spyderco that I've gotten so far. Most of them come with like the hourglass clip, but the wired pocket clip is nice. Again, smooth opening, closing. Came super sharp with a killer relief edge on that thing. That's just crazy. It's a nice knife. I've used the hell out of it, and it takes about 5 minutes on the SharpMaker, and it pops hairs. Very good little knife. And my favorite, which will always be my favorite. I don't think that even, I know you guys are going to kill me for saying this, but I don't think a Sebenza in my eyes would be a better knife than this. Paramilitary 2, Sprint Run, Brown, G10, S35, VN, steel. know if I can get it to focus. Focus. It won't focus. But anyway, CPM S35EN. Very nice knife. Came razor sharp. Still is razor sharp. I have sharpened it, but it's whatever. It's a little bit off on the centering. Not really, but nitpicky. Very smooth. Again, compression lock. And this is a compression lock done right. You push it in and it's 100% free floating. Very nice. Choke up on it. Nice. I love this knife. It doesn't leave my pocket. Since I've gotten this in, I have rotated. I do an EDC rotation between these 5. I pretty much called it quits on the rest of my knives. This knife has been through a lot already, and I've only had it for like 4 months, 3 months, but I use the hell out of it. I've used it, sharpened it, used it, sharpened it, and it comes right back to hair popping sharp within a matter of minutes. There's some scratching on the blade. Love that S35EN. It's good steel. I've been cutting a zip tie off of my son's bed on a metal frame and missed, and ding, hit the frame. No chip, no microchip, nothing. Didn't do a darn thing to it. And that can't be said for VG10, because I have chipped the VG10 and had to reprofile it. But either way, that's my EDC rotation right there. More or less, it ends up being the PM2, especially when I'm not at work. When I'm at work, I'll usually take the Super Leaf, just because I don't know, something about it when I have gloves on, and I feel comfortable using this for pretty much any task. It's wicked ergonomic. I love the ergonomics on this knife. But still, falls second to the paramilitary. I don't see a better knife out there for me. My EDC, it's light, it's sharp, its opening is just as fast as any assisted or automatic, for that matter. I mean, they're all pretty much, they all open pretty fast. But yeah, so that's about it. Well, actually I do have another EDC knife that I always have on me now, since I've been able to reprofile it. If I can get it out here. It's stuck on my belt. Hold on 1 second. There we go. And that's a Ka-Bar BK14. The SE Ka-Bar collaboration. Sorry, it's covered in oil, but dangerously sharp. I believe it's 1095 high carbon. I don't know, I bought it a while ago. Didn't like it at all at first because it came super dull. Tried to sharpen it, whatever. Hand sharpening, kind of a noob at that, but whatever. Now that I've gotten the Sharp Maker, I kind of forgot all about this knife, and then pulled it out. I was like, yeah, I'll see if I can get it sharp. Took me a long ass time to get this thing to where I'd carry it. Really, it took me like probably 6 times sharpening it before I got an edge on it that is respectable, that pops air, which it has on there now. Definitely, oops, some dirt on there too. Let me get some of that oil off. You can see where I hand sharpened it, where I took some of the paint off there, whatever it is. But it does have a wicked edge on there right now. It's pretty nice. It does pop air. But yeah, so that's on me all the time. I reverse carry it in the pants, over the belt, on my side. I think the biggest issue with these is it kind of rubs on the case when you first get it, because the blade's so, like right there, it just rubs across that glass reinforced nylon, or whatever this is here. I think it's glass reinforced nylon, FRN, GRN, whatever they want to call it, same crap. But of course the belt clip was extra on the handles and such, scales. Good little knife though. I do use it a lot. This I do pry with. This is something I grab when I need to pry with something, because I know it's going to snap before it'll bend, so I feel comfortable in using it. But yeah, so that's my top 5 folding EDC knives and my everyday fixed blade carry. Would I recommend any of these for self-defense? Hell no, get a gun. I mean, in a pinch, any knife can be used for self-defense. Anything over 3 inches, I would say, would be considered, you know, a weapon. I don't consider it as that. I consider it as a tool. If you need more than your hands, I wouldn't even bother trying to pull one of these out of your pocket with somebody with a gun. That's just me. Rate, subscribe, whatever. Some more videos gonna be coming up soon. Might do some testing with a couple of these. If you want to see some testing with these, you know, just comment. I don't mind grabbing a couple boxes from work and chopping them up for you, or whatever, you know, some rope or whatever you want to see cut up, pretty much. Tile, done that. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and I'm out.